Yep, it's your boy Boss. Yeah, so I know a lot of people heard from a lot of other people on this TY Hilton and all this kind of stuff, but it's my turn. So I'm gonna bring y'all the film today. So we gonna definitely get into the film. We got the all 22 on TY Hilton from last year, as well as from 2018. So we're not gonna shortcut you nothing. Alright? We're gonna bring you that sauce. You know? And we're gonna start that out. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna open the phone lines. And we're gonna talk real grown football with these Dallas Cowboys, man. Cause we got to. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, so yeah, man. And then obviously it's Monday, so we also go talk about the star player of the game. I finally kind of dwindled it down, and we're gonna be able to get into that and explain that, because some boys did their thing, you know. And I'm happy to see my partner, Real True. He got his sons up for the Landry Award in Texas, man. So that's like the Texas Heisman. So it's a lot of good things going on, man. So I'm just excited. Yeah, I'm real excited. But man, yeah. But today we dealing with the star of the Texans game, and we're gonna be dealing with that all 22. As always, man, we gotta build these planes, and we doing stuff at the same time, multitasking. So I'm keeping my eye on the Landry Award. Yeah, man. I'm trying to see if my boy gonna win it. The young phenom, the young corner. So I'm keeping my eyes on that. So if y'all see me get a little bit excited, I'm got 2 or 3 things going on. And my boy Clean, I see you, Jay. Jalen, I see you, boy. You clean. Ooh, my boy is clean. I can't wait, man. I might show a little bit of this. I can't show this. I might get a strike. But listen, man, I get excited with my friend's sons, man, playing good ball. So anyway, man, y'all stay put, man. I'm building this plane. I'll be right back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Boss turn. Yeah, it's my turn. It's my turn. Yeah, let's go. I know you heard from everybody, but it's my turn now. Let's get it. Yeah, let's go. Let's get it. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. All right. Welcome to Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matter. And yeah, we gonna be bringing it.
Yoga fire.
We gonna be talking about the star players, and we gonna kind of get into the film. And my boss say big move today. They trying. So let me feed in y'all comments real quick. Let me make sure I got that going. Turn the sound down. All right, give me a second. Let me make sure. There it is. Yeah, looking good. All right. Yeah. So we gonna talk about all of this. So, and then good coming. He say Peters is 40, bruh. He'll play full time in the playoffs only. All right, so let me tell y'all something, and just kind of keeping it real. Obviously, I'm hearing the noise, and I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. All right, so it's a couple of things I want y'all to stay on the lookout for. that I'm gonna be talking about, because I gotta break this content up. I just really do. I gotta break this content up. I can't give it to you all at the same time. It's just so many different subjects you gotta carry it really one by one. Honestly, everything deserves its own attention, and we go kind of give it to you. But just to kind of highlight one of the things, obviously, because I already see where y'all going. I see everybody concerned about right tackle. Well, I'm gonna be talking about that in detail on Competition Tuesday, because a lot of people, just to your point, Trip brought up a point, and a good point. I can't fight this point. Trip said the key part is the first part. Peters is 40, bro. Yeah. And see, this is the deal, man. I know a lot of people think, hey, it's simple. Just plug Peters in at right tackle. You know, just wipe your hands. I'm finished. I'm done. You know, I'm finished. All right, on to the Super Bowl. And it's actually way more than that, because I'm going to kind of give just a little bit, then I'm going to get into the details of it tomorrow. But honestly, trusting, and I'm going to just say it like it is, trusting at this point, Peters to play 70 snaps in the game is like trusting T. Smith, but actually it might be even worse. So your contingency of the contingency plan is just as important as your contingency plan. You need a contingency of the contingency plan. So we're going to talk about all the different contingencies tomorrow, because it's a lot of different contingencies that we have to look at, and we're going to look at it in detail. We're not going to look at it surface. We're going to look at all the different things that they could do and should be even looking at doing now, because the regular season at this point is about playoff preparation. Let me give myself a fire.
Yoga fire.
It's about playoff preparation. So if we not seeing the right people getting the reps, we're not preparing for the playoffs. And I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, before I get into that tomorrow, we've already greatly failed in terms of preparation for the contingency plan. It was no doubt, for anybody that did an honest analysis and a side-by-side, that Avion Collins was your better right tackle. He played a whole lot of snaps too in the preseason. Matter of fact, him and Ball had the most snaps, period. The most. So it's plenty of film. If you want to go look at it on your own, go look at it. I showed y'all how to look at the all 22 yesterday. But what was they doing? They kept trying to work in who? Ball. So I ain't gonna get into that. That's gonna be tomorrow. Today we dealing with TY Hilton. All right. So I wanna get right into his film first, and then we go talk about all this stuff. And we go open up the phone lines again. Give me 1 second. Let me set up my TV, because I'm trying to also see my friend. I'm trying to see if he go win the Texas Heisman. So okay, I'm just keeping my eyes. I'm doing two things at once. I'm keeping my eyes on the Texas Heisman, because my boy's son is actually in it. So I got two things going. So anyway, you know how it is. But getting into T.Y. Hilton, obviously the T.Y. Hilton signing is something that signals a lot, right? It does. It signals a lot. It signals what the Cowboys could be up to, right? And then before I get into that, I also talk about, I do have my potential star candidates already. So Zeke is 1, Brent is 2, all right? Because I felt like the special teams were strong, especially our kickers. Brian is 3. And also you got to realize he saved us because he from a muffed snap. A lot of people didn't catch that, but he really stabilized a muffed snap. So, and then LVE. You know, so those are my 4-star candidates. I'll be curious to see yours. So anyway, but I'm gonna talk about that at the end, and I'm gonna decide between those 4 who are my stars. But going into T.Y. Hilton, I actually did a film breakdown on T.Y. Hilton in depth this offseason. All right. And it was a freestyle Thursday, and I was talking about the oligopolies coming for number ones. And so if you go to that one, that's where I did a breakdown of that. And so we got a super chat real quick. Let me go to that super chat. On the super chat, my boy say, ugly game, but didn't take an L. There's beauty in the struggle of learning to be a complete team. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And he said Hankins and Steele losses were hurt though. Yeah. And we go talk about that too, because it's a lot of great overreaction coming from that. I'm gonna get into that. The overreaction that's happening with a lot of, Cowboy fans and media and all kind of stuff. This is the only win that if you listen to the mainstream media, local media, and you listen to maybe even some YouTubers, you might think we lost. That's the spirit that we have. And it's not always obviously just about winning. Nobody's saying that. Nobody believes that. Everybody knows that. But it's definitely not as bad as what it seems. But let me get into T.Y. Hilton first. So I already did a film breakdown on him. And so what we go do is we go kind of look at his 2018, compare it to his 2021. All right. So we go get our eyes on him. So first, let's just start with the film. So this is T.Y. Hilton from 2021. And this is one thing I can tell you that's encouraging is you can see that he also is reading defenses as he going into his routes. So notice he anticipates where the hole is, and as soon as he clears and finds the hole in the zone, he looks for the ball. So that gives me good hope that he will be a good fit for the Kellen Moore system, which runs a lot of option routes, right? Another thing that you'll see, obviously, and this is just last year, so this is not that far ago, is you'll see that he has very natural hands, and he is a good route runner. And route runners are really good with Dak Prescott, So what you see naturally with him is a lot of quickness. Yeah, and Tyrone Church say option route player too. Yeah, I was looking at that Tyrone Church as I was seeing that he seems to be an option route player because of the way he was sitting down a lot in them zones. He was sitting down real good in them zones like he was reading the defense, which makes him, hold on real quick. My little partner. Oh, give me 1 second. My little partner, he up for the Heisman. Give me 1 second, man. Oh, man, my boy Jalen. Oh, man. Oh, y'all give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, man. Oh, man. It's so good to see, like, these young dudes, man. Let me give y'all a little picture of my homie real quick. I'm going to show y'all a little picture of my homie. Jalen Braxton. Ooh, wee. Hold on real quick. He up for the Heisman. He said those certified dudes. He's up for the take. Hey, listen, I'm finna put this in my stream. I know some of y'all don't care about this if it ain't Cowboy related. But these are my people, so hey man, I care about this. Hold on, let me pull them up. Cause I'm gonna save this in my stream. I just wanna remember this day. Y'all give me 1 second. Oh my man. And see, when you see these guys and remember these guys when they was young pups, you be like, God, dog, I see you, boy. I see you, Give me 1 second. Y'all give me 1 second, man. I'm just, hold on. Man, what just happened? Hold on. What'd I just do? I just did something stupid. Oh, man. I'm doing too much. Hold on. Basic. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on real quick. Y'all give me 1 sec. I'm trying to fix something. I messed up something. Y'all give me 1 second. Now I'm trying to fix it. Okay, I fixed it. That was weird. All right, here we go. All right. 1 second. I'm sorry, y'all. I know this is not stream polite, but I'm catching history right now. I'm trying to catch history of my young friend. Give me 1 second. I can't get it. Come on now. All right, forget it. I tried. I can't get you in history, dog. I'll do better. Let me see if I can do it now. Hold on. I might be able to do it another way. Y'all be patient with your boy. Nah, I can't do it. They not letting me do it. All right. All right, anyway, so back to what I was saying. I'm sorry to be thrown off like that, but you know, this is something that's real important to me to watch my friend, his son. I played ball with him at U of H just to see him, to see them boys growing up. Here it is. I can show it to you. It's right here. So I'm gonna just show y'all my boy, just real quick. I got it right here. I finally figured out how to pull it up. Y'all give me a second, cause I want to put this in my history. I just want to keep this in my video history real quick. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, and I'm gonna also tell y'all to keep your eyes out for these boys, cause you go see these boys in about 3 to 4 years. They go likely be top draft choices. Watch. That's why I want to show y'all now. I'm gonna put this in my video history, cause we go come back on this day. You could be like, boss, I remember you talking about that young boy. I'm be like, yep, that's him. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm trying to find it now. Where is that? Come on now. I just saw it, man. I swear to God. Boy, this stuff be aggravating. I quit. All right. I'll pull it up when it's time to pull it up. All right, anyway. All right, yeah. So anyway, so going back to what I was saying. And I was talking about TY Hilton and those option routes. So let me go back to the film real quick. So going back to the film and looking at him, and just breaking them down. When you look at TY Hilton, one of the things that you see is that route running, right? So watch this route and the subtlety and the nuance of this route, where he's going to get this corner turned around with pure feet work. It's beautiful. It's a very beautiful thing to watch. So check this out. Here we go. So check him out. He's at the top. Look at him. So right there, he hit him with a stutter step. He hit him with 2 of them, and he got him all the way turned around with just feet work. Look at it. This is somebody that can win with his feet. That's Dak friendly. See, he hit him with 2. He hit him with 2 stutter steps, and that's over 4 yards of separation with just feet work. So I mean, this, yeah, just man, that's beautiful. So the one thing you see about T.Y. Hilton as we looking at his 2021 film is you see the routes, and then you also see the feet. So he always has excellent feet. He's always been an excellent receiving feet work. Now, this is the other thing I want you to see. Is we was talking about those option routes. Notice how he finds that hole in the zone and knows exactly where to go. Let me get my head out the way real quick so I can show this clean without interference. Give me 1 second. Let me get my head out the way. Give me 1 second. Boss, get your head out the way. All right, there it is. And now watch him. Yeah, so watch T.Y. Hilton. So once he clear that nickel, he automatically looking for the ball. Look, because he know where the hole is. So to Tyrone Church's point, this is a guy that can fit quick, because he already, if you watch the film, you can tell that he knows how to read a defense and find those holes. So you want a guy that can be day one. You know, is he as sexy as a name as Odell Beckham? No. But could he be prepared by Philly? Yes. So he could be prepared by Philly to contribute. You know, I would expect them to ramp him up. But you can see his 2021 tape. It looks good. If you just watch him and then watch this route, it just smooth out route. And see, the thing about his outs, when you watch what's called a stick is when they plant that foot, okay? You can't even see it. He's so smooth out his breaks. This is somebody that's going to be extremely Dak friendly. that's going to be able to eat balls from the slot or from the outside. Now, also remember, T.Y. Hilton is not coming here to be a number one. He coming here to be a number two and number three. We gonna talk about what it's about though. But as you can see, he got strong hands. He take a big hit right there, and he delivers. And then you gonna see another strong stop right here, where his feet is just beautiful, where he stops on a dime, just whoop. You know what I mean? So he has kind of like a Cole Beasley quickness with more explosiveness. So yeah, so that's the 2021. So let's look at the 2018 tape, because then that's gonna say, can we see a difference? Let me get my head out the way. All right, let me get my head out the way, and then we'll talk about it and even go to Mike McCarthy. Let me get my head out the way real quick. So, all right, so looking at it 2018, y'all tell me if he looked different, because that's a 3-year difference, right? I want to see if you can see a clear difference from 2021 to 2018. So I spaced the years out greatly, right, to see if you can see a difference. And y'all let me know, as you watching this, can you see the difference in 2021 and 2018? So when I watch 2018 T.Y. Hilton, in my personal opinion, you do see more explosion from 2018 than 2021. In my opinion, like, I can see it. Now he's still smooth, like my boy Tyrone Church said, yeah, he's super smooth, but my eyes do see a slight difference. But the good thing is, it's not a major difference. See right here, you can see that speed in 2018, like, and that's real speed that you're looking at right here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and you can see that good route running. He stemmed him, and he took him inside and beat him on a fade route. Now remember, this is getting ready to likely be our number 3. This is gonna be our number 3, but I do see a difference. Now, most of the people I'm watching, y'all, saying he looked the same, and that's good. If you seeing that, that's good. The good thing is this: it's not an obvious difference between 2018 and 2021. Like, you have to look real close, like real close. But what I'm seeing that's slightly different between 2018 and 2021, it seems to where every time he caught the ball in 2018, he has space to work because of his quickness. You can see the space to work. But here's another one where he finds that hole in the zone. He knew it was cover 2. You know what I'm saying? And see what I'm looking for is signs that he fit. So this is cover 2, and it's very obvious cover 2 from how the cornerback is playing it. He playing what's called a hard corner, trying to prevent him from getting the outside release. That's how you know it's cover 2. So he prevents him, and he sinks. That lets you know that that's cover 2. He's not running with him. He's just sinking into the flats because there's no threat. That's what you're supposed to do in cover 2 when there's no threat in your zone as a corner. But T.Y. Hilton knew it was cover 2, and what did he do? He went to the soft spot in that hole. He went to that honey hole. That's exactly where Dak delivered a ball to Gallup Sunday, right there. And he gonna be able to do this all day, especially when you somebody that know how to read a D. So he clearly knew exactly where to go, which is also telling you this: Will McClay has done his thing again. So Will McClay has basically found the Dallas Cowboys somebody that fit our system. And as you watching, you can see it. This is Will McClay saving the Dallas Cowboys again. That's what's going on. If we just breaking them down. So as I'm watching, ooh, that boy routes is mean. Ooh. See, just notice how he attacked that corner. See, this is called attacking a corner's leverage. He attacked the hell out that corner's leverage, and he already got an inside split. Now, this is why this is smart. because he's making room to break out on him. But the first thing he's going to do is he's going to attack his leverage. So he's stemming him inside all to break him on the out route. And he wins. You know what I'm saying? So TY Hilton, boy, say somebody say Dak would be good for 40 passes. Yeah, we gonna talk about that. Sadly, we likely go back in the past and with TY Hilton. But see, this is another thing I want to tell you about TY Hilton that we should be very happy about. All right. Now, this is the thing. If you want to know about T.Y. Hilton as a competitor, just look at his games versus the Texans. He turns up the worst on division games. That says a lot about him. He turns up a lot on division games. Yeah, I mean a lot. So he's somebody who lives in the moment and plays big in the biggest moments. Because obviously the Colts is a division rival to the Texans. But, you know, that's where T.Y. Hilton does his thing. So I'm going to get into this press conference real quick with Mike McCarthy and just listen to them as they kind of break down T.Y. Hilton as an acquisition real quick. And I do have the link in the description. So here we go. Just listen to it real quick.
Clarence Hill, Forward Star Telegram. You guys assigned T.Y. Hilton. Can you go through that decision and have you moved on from Odell Beckham?
Yeah, T.Y.'s in today. So, I mean, it was a great addition. Obviously, he's been working all year. So he's in, great shape medically. So, he had to work out. So I'm looking forward to, he's actually meeting with Robert Prince right now. So, biggest thing for him will be the language, which it always is with a new opportunity. So, we'll get him out there Wednesday and get him acclimated. But, as far as, his addition, really, I really don't have anything to report on Odell.
TDI, what kind of shape is he in? You said he's working. Did you work out for y'all?
Yeah, he had to work out.
So let me tell y'all what this likely mean to Odell. Odell is not coming to the Dallas Cowboys. Yep, that's over. No more Odell. The Odell hype is dead now. I need to go ahead and collect on that bet. Maybe I'll wait till it's official, but pay me my money. Yeah, I'm getting ready to discuss Washington right now, right? So I just want to first let him talk about Odell and what it means. And yeah, he done. It's no more Odell. So then, since y'all asking, and I see some of y'all asking, what's your thoughts on James Washington? Well, is there any coincidence? Let me just ask y'all a real question. I want y'all to hear me out. Okay. Why did we sign T.Y. Hilton Monday? We could have been signed him. What was we waiting on? I got a theory. And somebody say, watch Philly get him. I hope Philly get Odell Beckham. I hope they that dumb. Man, I really hope they that stupid to go get Odell Beckham. I'ma laugh right in their dumb face. But James Washington had his debut Sunday. And on Monday we signed T.Y. Hilton. So, yeah, I think it's more than dealt. I think they not playing around right now. I think they was sitting up like, let's see what James Washington do first. They turned on the film versus the Texans and was like, get on the phone. That's what I see too, Kevin. They not sure about James Washington. It's another reason why we focusing on receiver 3. And receiver 3 is a real thing. It's a reason why receiver 3 is very important. All right. So we already went through the film. But why are we looking for a route runner? Because now it's obvious we looking for a type of number 3. We not just looking for a number 3. We looking for a type. Yeah, hey, now Tariq say, this is a good question. This is a good question. All right. And I'm going to answer this question because Tariq go hard. He said, how can they tell all that off one pass? So just like when you judge in corners, you judge receivers. So you don't look at if they're winning based on how many targets. You look at if they're winning based on the route and did they come open. So you can they might not even be targeted, but the film will still tell you if they was getting separation. And you can watch, because he passed the ball 39 times. So there's a lot of film of James Washington one-on-one or going against coverage, and I guarantee you it was womp-womp. I guarantee you that. So when I look at the type of receivers that they're looking at, right? Because we all know about Odell Beckham. We know about, that the Cowboys are interested in Odell Beckham. They're interested in Odell Beckham. But if we slow down and look at what type of receiver he is and where would he fit, well, he would have been our number 2 or number 3. But it's obvious that we're looking for route runners. That's a reason why I said that we was gonna likely get TY Hilton. I should have bet that money. Oh, I would have came up. Oh, I would have, because I sure did say we likely go get TY Hilton. So check this out. And it shows you they looking for a type. But why? And my boy say, Kevin Brooks say, boss, what if James Washington had caught that ball? Yeah, I think it's more than that. I think they know they running out of time. They running out of time. And I think it's a whole nother reason why they're serious about receiver 2 and receiver 3. I'm going to tell you why I think they very serious about receiver 3. Okay? The reason why I think they are so serious about receiver 3 is because there are some games that your receiver 3 got to win you the game. It's some games to where receiver 3 is your ideal key matchup. Unlike Odell, they were super hush about this. Ooh, help! Y'all give Elp a hand. Give Elp a hand. Give Elp another hand. Oh man. Come on, button. Work. Yep. And I'm gonna show y'all the clip where I predicted this. I say they likely go get TY Hilton. Yeah, and they was hush. Just like they was with Hankins. Just like they was hush about Peters. Just like they was hush about Barr. They didn't leak nothing, but they did this whole parade about Odell Beckham. That was a pure smokescreen. They womped everybody. And they was working behind the scenes. Yeah, my boy B Bird say, he said, hey boss, I just noticed that you're close to 5K. Yeah, I'm about 20 away. I'm gonna hit 5K by tomorrow. So I'm gonna hit that I might hit it by tonight. Who knows? I just need 20 subs. So anyway, Appreciate you noticing that though, B Bird. Yeah, we about 20 subs away from hitting 5,000. But great, but great comment, help. Straight up, they moved in silence, didn't they, dog? They sure did. So when you look at T.Y. Hilton, he is not gonna get like all the hype that Odell Beckham got, but he's a better pick. He's a much better pick. He's much better. And I don't care what nobody say. This was and I appreciate he said shout out to Boss on the road to 10K. Yes, we on our way. We headed straight to 10K. I appreciate it, big dog. And we appreciate y'all. And then this is a good question. Uncle Charles say, what we gonna do about DT? DT might not be as bad as it seems. Shit, we might need to go call Tristan Hill back. we because we need some depth. And then I heard it was a pec with Hankins, so I need to wait to see what the details is on that injury. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things to where I'm not that concerned though. Like, I'm not gonna lose that much sleep at DT, because I'm gonna tell you, I've been noticing a trend ever since we lost to Green Bay. We've been doing way better at our run fits. We held Saquon Barkley to a limited amount of yards. We held this running back to a limited amount of yards. So people not kind of going off on us like they was. Like, I know it's a concern, but I would also say, to be honest, that this DT group is better than anything that Rod had. Anything. So I'm not gonna panic over DT, and I just hope that he is okay. Because Jonathan Hankins versus Philly, he was ideal. Because I also got the film breakdown on him that I was gonna do, and I'm gonna do it Philly week, where you go see he whooped Kelsey.
Yoga fire.
With the Raiders, he whooped Kelsey. So he was acquired for Philly. Yeah, he was acquired for Philly.
Yoga fire.
But
Yoga claim.
let me also talk about this, because I never answered the question. T.Y. Hilton, I want y'all to feel me on this. T.Y. Hilton was also acquired for Philly. So if you look at Philly weakness right now, who is out right now? Who is out right now in their secondary? They lost him. Chauncey Gardner out of Florida, remember? He was their nickel that they acquired. So they was trying to be 3 deep at corner. They was trying to have 3 quality corners. So if you trying to sure up Gardner Johnson, thank you. Gardner Johnson is injured. So what does that do if you can get a mismatch at the number 3 spot? That's what you take. And that's why I swear, when I look at this is why they looking for route runners. That's why they was looking for the T.Y. Hilton types, the Odell Beckham's types. They looking for somebody that's super Dak friendly to be Philly. And it makes sense. Yeah, this is about matching up against Philly. And it's smart. So was Hankins. Hankins was about matching up against Philly, because if you look at it paper for paper, on paper, the only threat to us right now, and the only real threat right now on paper, is Philly. And I'm talking about for the whole NFC. The whole NFC. So I see what the Cowboys are doing, and I see how they did it. Notice they waited till James Washington played. That was the first night, because Steven, he ain't gonna spend money unnecessarily. He was like, let's go see. Let's see if this guy can be what we acquired him to be. Because if he comes out there and he's the deep threat guy that we thought he is when we got him, then we don't need to acquire somebody. But he played Sunday. They watched the film, and Monday they got on the phone. They said enough games. Let's get somebody in here before the Philly game. Let's get this guy out here right now learning our offense. He said he will be out there Wednesday. They go give him a snap count of reps by Sunday. They would expect him to be, I'm telling you right now, they expect him to be all the way ramped up by the time we play Philly.
Yoga fire.
So I want to give my analysis on the TY Hilton and what I really believe is going on as I look at the tea leaves, if I look at the timing, when I look at the film, when I look at the type of guy that he is. It's a fit. It really is a fit. It's a great fit. Will McClay, let's clap it up because Will McClay done did his thing. I'm dead serious. Clap it up for real. This is Will McClay just being Will McClay. Yeah. And Kevin Brooks, I agree. I agree with this. He say, boss, it sounds like the Cowboys want to win. It does. And it's still Kevin winning their way. They not spending on hot names and big time free agents. All these free agents are Marshall's free agents. They value free agents. Yeah, and my boss said, thanks for educating us on the real spill of what TY is, because I was writing this off as Cowboy move. No, they serious. This is serious, bro. This is serious. They dead serious, and they just moved in silence. He fit. Now, they didn't do a big hype session on it. They didn't do a pep rally like they did with Odell Beckham, but he fit. He fits well. He fits well. Man, Elp, you doing good today, dog. Yeah, but don't take this bad when Amp say this, because some of y'all gonna take this as cheap. He said clearance rack. See, that don't mean, all right, if you go to Marshall's, put it like this. This shirt that I got right here, dead serious. This shirt, this Cowboy shirt, I got this thing from Marshall's. I really did. If you go check the retail price on this shirt, it was a $50 shirt. What you think I paid for it? Super quality material, golf shirt, silk. It don't sweat. You won't see no armpits on nothing. $40 golf shirt. Pay $15. I got quality off the clearance rack for the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys got quality off the clearance rack. My boy Sugar Daddy, I know you shop at Marshall's. He say $9.99. Exactly. My boy say TJ Maxx gang, boy. Say listen. And listen, some of our best deals, if you peep game, I want y'all to peep what Dallas is doing. Dallas is all in on Marshall's. They've been all in for about 4 years right now. If you just peep game. What you think Fowler is? Fowler is a Marshall's. That is a clearance rack, and we came up. Are you mad at Fowler? Are you mad at the Fowler pick? Fowler is a great pick.
Yoga fire.
Were you mad at the Cobb pick? No. We all like the Cobb pick. Now, at first, he looked real clearance rack, like my boy say. But when he got with Dak, he was. Now, what did y'all think of Quinn? Old man Quinn came to the Dallas Cowboys and turned up. Marshall's is what we do. So this is what I'm saying. Yeah, they want to win, And they still doing it their way. They sticking it to the way. They not killing, basically, they not killing their cap. They not killing their cap, and they still finding deals. That's what they doing. Yeah. So, I'm just telling you. So, a lot of people, they like, man, TY Hilton. TY, he old, boss. No, you better peep your organization. See, because some people disappointed because they got so hyped up on Odell Beckham. Bro, Odell Beckham said 5 weeks. 5 weeks. It's 4 weeks left in the season. No, bro. Sorry. Bye. No. I'm out. Nope. 5 weeks from when? 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 You gonna be back? What? Yeah. And then my boy Life Crazy, he said, yeah, this is true though. He said he's fine. I see him as a Will Fuller type guy. Yeah, I wouldn't have been. All right, let me keep playing this too. Watch this. Listen.
So I mean, he everything passed, flying colors. So he's been working all year. So I don't see him. I think he's over that hurdle.
Why was there a need for another wideout?
Oh, shucky now.
Oh, I just think this is really just a product of how the personnel department has all. I think every personnel department, you're just.
Hold on. Let me play this. Hold on, I was doing good.
It's always looking at these conversations. I mean, this wasn't just a conversation that started today. I mean, these are things that Will's always looking at and in communication, and so we the timing was right. He's ready. He's ready to go. So,
is he lying? See, it's a reason why Law and me both did film sessions on T.Y. Hilton already. Law and me did. We did film sessions because they was talking about him in the offseason. Do y'all remember what happened with Malik Hooker? Before we signed Malik Hooker, they was talking about him in the offseason. They been working on this, y'all.
Yoga fire.
Y'all better peep game. This is just like Malik Hooker. Malik Hooker came in and they was like, bro, you ain't quite ready. You need to go back, with your trainer. Come back when you ready. And right before training camp, all of a sudden you saw Malik Hooker sign with the Cowboys. Quiet, out the blue, just like this. So when he say, yeah, Will McClay been working? Yeah, he been working, bro. Say, listen, man, clap it up for Will McClay, man. God dog. And Stephen Jones. Shoot, Stephen deserves credit too. Shoot. They played everybody. Well done, Dallas. Well done. You sneaky motherfucker. You so sneaky. Y'all got all that publicity on Odell Beckham, and the whole time it was a smoke screen. Well done, Dallas. Well played. You came up and got all that publicity, and you was never even serious, likely, about Odell Beckham. And I knew it. Like, listen, this is what I thought. I was like, bro, why would they run up their own price by talking about him? That's when I started being like, nah, no. Like, because if you want somebody, you're quiet. Because remember, I showed y'all, Steven said, with stuff like this, the less you say, the better. So I was like, well, you showing you know better. So why did you spend a whole month talking? I said, nah, they trying to loosey us with the football. And that's why I'm $50 richer today. I'm glad nobody else wanted to bet me on that because you would have lost your money, dog. All that Vegas got us as odds to win the Odell Beckham sweepstakes. And the whole time they was working. So listen, y'all, let's take some calls real quick, man. We got the phone lines open. I got a lot more we gonna be able to talk about on obviously my Monday where I talk about the star players. So I got the phone lines open. Y'all give me 1 second. Oh man, hold on. I gotta fix that. Had a little glitch. All right, here we go. All right, hold on real quick. Let me get these phone lines where y'all can see it. Give me 1 second. Y'all forgive me, my production game a little bit off today. I'll do better tomorrow, I promise you. All right, so I got the phone line open. It's 213-205-9022. All right, I'm gonna give you a better way to see it. 213-205-9022. So if anybody want to call in and just kind of discuss anything, it's a freestyle Monday. You can talk about whatever. Like I know I'm talking about TY Hilton at the moment, but I'm gonna get into the stars. I'm gonna talk about the game. I'm gonna talk about the Texans game. And so also while I'm okay, here we go. Boss Cowboy Sports.
Hey, what's going on, Boss Cowboy, man?
What's up, Tyreek, man? Give us the business, dog.
Say it again?
Give us the business.
I can't hear you that good.
Just go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. What I'm gonna say about that game yesterday, I think it was we basically played against ourselves because we was our worst enemy in that game because we started at the game pretty good, but stupid turnovers and penalties and stuff what got us down, you know what I mean, that we had to come back to a lesser opponent, you know what I mean? And we was out there playing with our food. And we have a tendency of doing that sometimes at the wrong times. And I don't want to, I said this earlier today, I think it was on Sky Show, but I kind of blame Kellen Moore for Terrence still getting hurt a little bit. And the reason I kind of blame him a little bit, even though I know it's a freak accident, you know, anything, this football, anything can happen. I just believe that we was passing too damn much. And with players and with offensive linemen, the ones that, like the ones we have on this team, we're supposed to be running the ball. We're supposed to be throwing little screens and stuff like that, something to where these dudes can get to rumbling downfield and knocking people over, because that's what they good. They good at that. You know what I mean? All this college football stuff that this dude be doing sometimes be making me mad, because we got the personnel to run people straight over. You telling me if Ezekiel Elliott is running people over, he dragging people down the field, you don't keep running? What's the problem, man?
Right.
Just because James, like I thought about it when I seen James Washington on the field, and then I started seeing him passing too much. I said, "Damn!" I thought about you, Boss Cowboy. I said, "Damn, that's what Boss Cowboy be talking about."
Yep.
This dude's a crack addict, man.
Yep.
Somebody need to get to slap the crack pipe out of this dude's mouth, man. Like, where are you at, McCarthy? You know what I mean? Like, he's supposed to be the iced tea in this situation. Because even Sky and Vox was saying today that in the second half, I guess he ran like 9 straight times or 11 straight times.
13.
Because
13.
somebody got on him about it.
Yep.
After halftime.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And he was acting like a crackhead that got his crack took from him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He got beat out of his stuff, so he had to do what he had to do. But the thing is, he can't. Kellen Moore has to come up with it. He got to understand, you can't put this defense in compromising situations. You can't put them in mess up situations, man. Especially when we get to these playoffs. You can't do that. You got to play football that complements the defense. The offense has to complement the defense. And by Dak getting, you see what happened when this dude Ball came in. Like, why is this dude even on the field, man? Don't we still got Collins over here? Why it can't just be Peters and Collins on that right side? And then when the big dog come back, Teron Smith, you know what I'm talking about, number 77, when he come back, why can't we just, you know what I'm saying, knock the other Smith on the inside and keep either Peters or Collins to the outside? Now, maybe Peters probably not going to last the whole season doing that. So I'm thinking, why would they just put Collins out there? Why is we experimenting with ball toward the end of a season? This dude was out there a few snaps, and we see what's going on with him. He doesn't deserve to be on this team. You know what I'm saying right now, if you ask me. And we just they need to do something, because if I see Ball out here again doing that and Dak getting hit like that, yo man, we might have to we're probably gonna fold like a tent, because somebody gonna probably come off that edge and knock the hell out of Dak, and he ain't gonna get back up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want that.
Right.
We lost a real good offensive lineman. He was a damn good offensive lineman. He's probably gonna be doing great things. He probably would have been in the Pro Bowl by the end of the season. He probably would have got selected the way he was playing, or him and Martin playing on that right side. Bruh, he gotta dial it back. This is not college football. I'm glad that we got TY Hilton on this team, but Mike McCarthy has to take control a little bit. When this dude's get out of line with all this damn passing, yank this dude's chain, man, like the dog he is. Yank his damn chain, man. Nah, man, we gonna run the ball. Just because you got a little speedy receiver out here don't mean we gonna throw it 40 to 50 times out of a damn game. And that's basically all I gotta say about it, boss. Man, we won the game, so Cowboy Nation, let's be happy that we won a game. They showed us some grit. They showed us some fight. But defense and offense showed us some grit and fight at the end of that game. And that type of game right there will go a long way. That game and that Green Bay game will go a long way. We'll be down in the playoffs, and we need to come back. That showed me something. So if we keep that same intensity, we could beat anybody, man.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that.
Man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That was Tyreek, man. And we got us a super chat. Tarico go hard, and I really appreciate that he's on everybody's channel, man, just spreading his knowledge, man. We always appreciate Tariq and all of you. I appreciate y'all voices in the community. My boy Spock, can you save me? Said our last drive before halftime when we got pass happy, the linebackers were turning and belling because they knew we was passing. A few draw plays would have killed them. Fantastic super chat. Speaking on Kellen Moore, and because Tyreek brought him up, I'm going to be doing a real breakdown tomorrow on what's really going on. All right. So, in this video, I'm going to either go live or I'm going to do a video on there. I'm going to do something, but I already got the thumbnail ready. And this is what's going on. Kellen Moore runs the ball on the quota. Okay. I'm going to get into that in detail because I'm pretty sure a lot of people looking and saying, damn, you ran it 13 times in a row? Yeah, it's because he was trying to catch up to his quota. And I'm explaining that tomorrow, because at this point, the trend is clear. And it's actually low-key deceptive. And it does not have the team's best interest in mind. But the only way you're going to see it is we will have to go through the play-by-play. Because, see, what he doing is he aiming for balance at the end of a game so the stat nerds can say, look like we're balanced. But, see, if you look at it by series, we not. Boss Cowboy Sports.
Hey, what's up, boss? It's B-Bird, man.
What's up, man?
Nothing much. I wanted to make a few comments on some things that you said. One of them is T.Y. Hilton. I really like that signing. For one thing, he can play right now. That's one thing Odell wasn't able to do.
Right.
And also he can bring some veteran leadership. Not veteran leadership so much, just some, what we're doing, we got CD in there. CD's only played, for 3 years now. Just getting some more experience in there, veteran experience in there, maybe some of the guys can learn some things from. And just take that room, to a different level, I think, man. So I really like the signing. He's healthy. He can help right now. People are thinking about Odell, and I was wanting Odell also. But people were thinking like it's Odell from last year. The Odell the Rams got last year was healthy. This one here, Well, I mean, we're talking about 5 weeks. That's a long time, man.
Yep.
And, that's just way too long,
Yep.
to wait for a guy.
Facts.
And then we don't know what kind of, health he's going to be in even after 5 weeks. So that was one thing. I got a little thing on Kellen, man, because I listened to you talk yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that I think me and you talked about before. I know I said this before. But I think I said that, Kellen Moore called plays like he's auditioning for a head coaching position. And I really think that's what he's doing. I don't think you get the genius label by running the ball. You get genius label by throwing the ball. And so that's what he's trying to do, man. And part of it is, my son played youth football, and I did a little bit of research on coaching, so I was helping coach. And one of the things that was kind of odd to me, but then made sense, it says when you are putting your coaching staff together, even on youth football, get family and friends. And I was like, why would you want to get family and friends? And he said that, man, if you getting people that you don't know on your staff, there's other fathers, they'll stab you in your back.
Oh,
Because they have no kind of loyalty to you. And so if you really look at it, the way Kellen was added to this staff, he has no loyalty to Mike McCarthy, man. That's why it's such a struggle for him to follow Mike McCarthy's plan. Because, why? That's what happens when you put an offensive coordinator on a head coach. And so that's part of the issue right there. I just think that organically, you let your head coach pick his own people, man, because you're going to pick people that owe him favors, that he owe favors, that they're friends away from this team, and then they're going to go in together, and you ain't got to worry about nobody going off the reservation with different type of mindsets on play calling and everything else. They're going to do everything to make you look good as a head coach instead of trying to make himself look good as an offensive coordinator.
Yoga fire. Yoga claim.
go ahead.
The last thing, man, the running, when they ran the ball 13 times in a row, as you said, you know what it reminds me of? It's really being passive-aggressive. It puts me in the mind when Kobe Bryant didn't shoot the ball in that playoff game.
Oh my God, the bird! Keep going.
Yeah.
Yoga fire.
Because what it was is he was going to show them. And what it is he just going to run it 13 times in a row just to show you. And you know what I'm saying? It's not even organic. It's not well planned out. I'm just going to run it. And it just reminds me of that little kid sitting in the corner, stomping his feet, got his arms crossed or whatever. And he's just mad because Michael McCarthy said, hey, you abandoned the run game. We need to run the ball more. And it's not what he wants to do. And so I just think it's just him pouting, doing that because, there's a lot of different plays that could have been called on that goal line, man, that he didn't call. We did 4 running plays in a row, and it was really generic. Wasn't anything spectacular about them at all. And so I just think that, again, when you say 13 in a row, I said that sounded like when Kobe refused to shoot. He really was sticking his thumb out. I mean, sticking the middle finger out to his head coach. And just like I think Kellen was doing that to Big Mike the other day, man. But look, that's all I got to say, brother. I'm gonna continue to listen to you. Hey, appreciate you in advance on that 5,000, man. You're gonna get it pretty soon, okay?
Thank you, B.
All right, man. I'm gonna continue to listen.
Whoa,
Yeah.
B Bird. Listen, man. Listen. God, dog. I can only say it, bro. Like when I tell you B Bird is already deep into my presentation for tomorrow, he already listen, cause Teddy Bruschi talked about him wanting to be a head coach, right? So I talked about that 3 weeks ago, right? And so everything B Bird talked about, see, this is why I like it when we don't talk to each other, because it allows thoughts to be pure, right? And let me tell you another time where he was pouting. I'm gonna tell you another time he was pouting against the Washington Commanders. That was another time he was revolting against Mike McCarthy making him run the ball. Because that's the game. Remember, he said everything in me wanted to throw the ball all game. But it was how he was running the ball. Do y'all remember how he was running the ball at Allen and Payne? Do y'all remember that? I remember he was running straight at them. The strength of the defense. That is what B. Bird is talking about. That is sabotage and that is pouting, dog. This is also why, to B. Bird point. Ooh, B. Bird. See you. I need to say this for tomorrow, but you pulled it out of me, B. You pulled it out. You pulled it out, B. Cause I'ma show all this I'ma show the data on this. Y'all gonna see it. Listen, I'm gonna make it so clear. Your son will be able to see it. Your grandkid will be able to. I saw Boss Cowboy Sports and Kellen Moore is addicted. Yeah, and it's sabotage. This is also why Mike McCarthy said last year that if you install it, you call it. Y'all remember? Okay, I'm gonna show y'all that tomorrow. I'm gonna show y'all where he said that, because there's a lot of people listening don't know what I'm talking about. But Mike McCarthy said in the offseason, he said, listen, I need my OCs and my defensive coordinator and my special teams coach to believe in the game plan, or they'll just call it to get it off the goddamn call sheet. That's exactly what Mike McCarthy said. He said, because he said he did it. He said, if you install it, you call it. So what's happening is Mike McCarthy is telling him to run the ball, and he just doing what B. Bird said. He just running plays to get it off the goddamn call sheet. And see, I'm not cursing. I'm quoting what Mike McCarthy said. And that's what, see, I'm going to get into this in detail tomorrow. But listen, it's going to be in depth. I'm going to go script by script, and I'm going to show why, because a lot of people asking, why do we have slow starts? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. This is why we have slow starts. It's because he always starts off with his real identity. If you really go look at how we start games, we start every game passing. We do not start games running the ball. We do not start games trying to establish physicality. So what he does is, and I got the pattern of what he does. He comes out throwing. We get behind. We usually losing after we tried it his way. Then we catch back up with the run. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. So he looking at the run game like a quota. Even though it's working, it is backwards, it is selfish, and it is sabotage.
Yoga fire.
Straight up. Straight up. That's why you're getting a lot more people. We all seeing the same thing. I ain't never talked to B. Bird about. I've never talked to B. Bird about Kelly Moore with that quota. Never. I never talked to him about pouting. Never. I've never talked to him. And I never talked to B. Bird about him calling plays like he want to be a head coach. Never. How are all of these people saying the same thing? Teddy Bruschi, B. Bird, me. Boss Cowboy Sports.
What's going on, boss?
What's up? Who's this?
Yeah. Look here, man. I just want to say, I think Kelly Moore, man, gonna be the. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said I think Kelly Moore gonna be the downfall. It's Kelly Moore, man. He's the problem. It's him.
It's him.
And I ain't got nothing else to say, man. I'm just gonna sit back and watch.
Man, I appreciate
and
this.
I hate to say it, boss. But and then too, like I remember one time you was talking about, like I was on Dak Prescott real hard. Where I was saying like Prescott, like he should throw it away and force the ball. But I got this question.
Yeah.
Do you think if Dak would call that offense, if it was his offense, they'd be in better? They probably wouldn't struggle like they doing now.
Yeah.
when it comes to little games like that close?
Yes. Yes. If Dak took over, we will be better.
You think so?
Yeah. I know so.
And then what kind of play that was on the damn goal line, man? That's some Madden shit on the line. Man. That didn't even look right. I'm watching it here. You can look at it and tell that play finna get stopped.
Yeah.
That play finna get stopped from the get go.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, man, it was a good win. It was a good win, but they surprised me with the last drive. That last drive. He a real quarterback, man. But the only thing I'm upset with, man, it's like the turmoil on the inside. Kelly, remember I told you, I said a while ago, it's 1 minute it's Jerry Jones with the stuff last week. Now then it was Dak Prescott. Then it went from that. Now we talking about Kelly, man. That shit got stopped. We ain't finna win nothing like that. It's too much turmoil.
Yeah.
They turned the other, man. So I'm out. Great show, boss.
I appreciate it. That was Kevin, man. Kevin the OG. Hey, man, y'all be keeping it so real, bro. I love it. Now, I don't want us to quit yet, though. Because I see what Kevin's saying. If Kellen don't change, oh, yeah, we gonna be one and done. If Kellen don't figure out the identity's offense, we gonna be out of here. Okay. So Dak threw it 39 times Sunday. And we almost lost to the worst team in football. Did anybody in the media check him? Now, thank God, we finally starting to get some national media people talking about it, like Teddy Bruschi. Finally. But these local boys, these 105.3 The Fans, these ESPNs, they not saying enough. They not. And I think it's because most of them don't see it.
Yoga fire.
I don't think they see it. I think all of them doing their best. Some of them think it's Dak. Just because Dak get ratings, when you blame Dak, that moves the needle. But listen, don't give up yet. What we need to do is stay organized on the heat.
Yoga fire. Yoga flame.
Because they hearing it. All right, let me tell you how I know they hearing it. Let's look at the evidence. So this article is by Clutch Points, right? And they say Teddy Bruschi drops eye-opening Kelly Moore Dak Prescott take. But notice what's at the bottom by Clutch Points. Run the dang ball. Where did they get that? Where did they get run the dang ball? Where did they get this? It said, oh, is that just a coincidence that the homie West Coast been saying for years, run the damn ball? But when it come down, so you don't think our voices get out there? So, because I've seen some people say, boss, nobody cares, nobody listens. They listening, dog. Oh, ain't this a coincidence that the first thing this guy Alex Sabri thought about was how to market and get attention on this article about Ted Bruschi run the dang, like, Alex, you could have gave my homie some credit. You could have mentioned the homie who actually originated this. That's the right thing to do. Yeah. The person who spent his own money to start this campaign, run the dang ball? How about run the damn ball? We know where you got that. So I'm showing you this though, because I'm showing you our voice matter. So I'm saying don't quit. This is another reason don't quit. y'all notice it been a whole lot of people saying, I don't agree with the hate on Kellen Moore. Who is the only channel really going heavy at Kellen Moore? This one. So guess who they talking about? Me and the OC. So if you think that the word is not getting out on Kellen Moore, if you don't think sharing these videos make a difference, if you don't think people in high places listen to what we say, you ain't peeping game, big dog. And we all gotta do our part, and I'm dead serious. So that's why I say don't quit. Yeah, don't quit. So when we say hit the like button, because that's gonna cause us to be recommended to more people, this is how you get the word out. I saw somebody say on Twitter, how do we get the word out on Kellen Moore? I said, this is what you do, big dog. He said, how do we get the media to talk about it? I say, to be honest, you need to send them videos. I didn't say my video. I said, send them videos when you see people exposing Kellen Moore. Tag the media. See, if I do it, they go think I'm trying to do self-promotions. And they go kind of stick they uppity nose at it. Because a lot of the media, they very uppity too. They act real cliquish. It's like, it's us, and then it's you guys, the little YouTubers. That's how a lot of them act. A lot of them act real bougie. Like they get a media job and they don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm telling you, keep pushing content to them. That's what to do. Clips. It don't gotta be my clips. Anybody that's telling the truth on Kellen Moore. And I'm gonna tell you, the higher, the better. So meaning, if they got a better name than me, but saying the same thing, don't send them my clip. Send them Teddy Bruschi. Don't send them mine, because they ain't gonna take it serious. They'll take Teddy serious, even though we saying the same thing. Boss Cowboy Sports.
Boss Cowboy Sports. What's the deal?
Man, what's going on? Wink.
Yeah, man. Just was wanting to chime in on your point where you were talking about the timing of bringing T.Y. Hilton in there, and I don't think it was all about James Washington. I think it was also too about this point in the season, still the miscommunication with the receivers and Schultz running the routes not the right, the depth and all that thing. So and that CD is not that great at option routes, and we see so far that Gallup he's not that deep threat like he was. He's not running that 9 route and being that deep option that he was when we had the triple threat with him, Amari, and CD. So I think they needed like you said, they did need a route runner, and they went to bargain bin shopping. At the TJ Maxx's and the Marshalls and the clearance rack, all the above, and then I guess he was the best viable option, for the money. Yep. And like you say, Dak, he's a good intermediate route. He specializes in intermediate route passes, and that's perfectly set up for like route runners. They could run the slants real crisp, and they give him a window. That's when Amari was so good. Amari knew how to give himself a window to get open, for Dak to, so the windows wouldn't be so tight. He would adjust to how to the defense, because he plays chess, so he knows how to set up the corners. When they think he's doing one thing, he gonna run at one depth. He gonna switch it up on them, and he always keep them off balance. So, T.Y. Hilton got a little bit of that, and I guess his reputation still was a deep threat guy with Indianapolis. So. They got to respect that a little bit until they show, he shows them something different. So I think that was all the above.
Yeah, man. I think it was James Washington, bro. Because come on, bro. James Washington played yesterday and you signed T.Y. Hilton today. What took so long?
Yeah. But the fact that they signed T.Y. today, that means he hadn't already worked out. He ain't going to work out today and get signed today.
Oh, yeah,
so he was already, that bullet was already in the chamber.
Ooh.
They were just ready to, and it was the way they stealthily did it.
Yeah, that's perfect because it might have been somebody else been trying to pick him up. So just to keep the game, the other people's game plan like off balance because can't game plan for T.Y. Hilton because they didn't expect to see him this year. So that's perfect for the Cowboys.
Perfect. Yeah, I like it. Now I don't like it because what you think Kellen Moore getting ready to do with his new toy?
What you say?
What you think Kellen Moore getting ready to do?
Kellen Moore?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, he's still the glitch man. That's gonna be our downfall. I'm just waiting to see. The playoffs going to show you what your weaknesses is. So
Yeah,
I'm not even going to say now. I'm just going to play it out. The cream going to rise to the top, and the weak links going to rise to the top too. So we're going to see what's really good.
Yeah,
So I'm just listening to y'all give y'all points, but it's going to be clear by the end of the playoffs. When you get eliminated for the playoffs, your weak links show out immediately. They get totally exposed. So I'm going to just let it play out.
Yeah, all right.
People, players going to fire themselves. It ain't going to be the management.
All right. Okay. All right. We're going to see, big dog.
Players and coaches. I should say players and coaches.
All right. I give us. We going to know in the next 2 weeks what Kellen Moore going to do. Watch. Because Dak going to throw 40 times again. He go throw 40 times this week.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to do something. The audience 9 interceptions in the 8 games, man. The communication ain't there, so they knew they had to address something real quick.
Yep. This is Kellen Moore. He want to throw it. All right. Yeah. So. Yeah, Wink, man. Let me address what you just said though, because you brought up something that I want to tackle. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me.
All right. Keep doing your thing.
I appreciate it. That was Wink, man.
All right.
That was Wink. All right, here we go. Check this out. Listen to Mike McCarthy.
He's an excellent addition, especially this time of year. I've never had experience and quality of a player as T.Y. Hilton to your roster in December. It's very unique.
Todd Archer of the ESPN. With Peters at 40 years.
Oh, let me rewind it because see, I want to show y'all where he talked about that T.Y. Hilton worked out.
Flying colors. So he's been working all year. So I don't see him. I think he's over that hurdle.
Why was there a need for another wideout?
Oh, I just think this is really just a product of how the personnel department has all. I think every personnel department, you're just always looking at these conversations. I mean, this wasn't just a conversation that started today. I mean, these are things that Will's always looking at and in communication, and so we the timing was right. He's ready. He's ready to go. So he's an excellent addition, especially this time of year. I've never had experience and quality of a player as T.Y. Hilton to your roster in December. It's very unique.
All right, forget that. Because he said, I don't know exactly where it is, but he said in his interview that they worked him out, which is obviously different than what they did with Odell Beckham, right? So yeah.
Todd Archer of the ESPN. With Peters at 40 years old, can he play 70 snaps a game? Do you have any worries or qualms about that?
I think he played 26 yesterday.
So we go talk about that tomorrow. Because that's real important. We go talk about that on Competition Tuesdays because, yes, it is not as simple. I'm going to say this again. It is not as simple as, hey, we have Peters. Let's just throw him at right tackle. We're finished. Shit. Now, you better get your backup to the backup ready. And they've all... I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I ain't gonna get into it. Listen, yeah, but y'all come back tomorrow. I'm gonna be dealing with this in depth, and I'm gonna be looking at more areas of competition that we should be looking at as we're preparing for the playoffs. But more so, we gonna look at all the different options to prepare the true best 5, and how we gonna know when it's the it. All right. I'm also likely to go live tomorrow. I know I'm going live tomorrow on this, and that's this quota stuff, and that he runs the ball on the quota. Because see, once you see his pattern, you gonna hate Kellen Moore even more, because it's very obvious what he's doing. If you check the play-by-play trends, that's the key thing. Now it's homework. I've done the homework, but if you really want to see what he's doing, watch how he start games, and then you'll say, I see what he's doing, and I see how he's still trying to stick and sneak in the dominant identity that he wants us to be. He wants us to be a passing team. That's what he wants. Against everybody. That's the crazy thing. This is why I don't like Kellen Moore. And see, I'm gonna say this about Kellen Moore. This is the thing. Kellen Moore is like the worst type of person. The type of person that got an innocent face, but that's up to BS. The types that's hard to read. The types that your bosses give the bit. Have you ever worked with somebody that was a thief, but they look innocent? So they able to steal from the company for years because they have this innocent persona. That's Kellen Moore. And see, people like me, because I'm blunt and I'm assertive, they'll look at me like I'm the bad guy. Oh, there's nothing wrong with Kellen. Boss, you're just hating on Kellen. He has the #1 offense with Dak. You guys are just making this up. Hold on, this is my partner, Landlord. If Landlord calling me, it's good, because he know I'm live. What's up, Landlord? Hold on, let me call you, bro. Give me your number. I'm going to call you right now. Give it to me now. Yeah, I'm live. Give it to me. They can't hear you. I ain't finna give your number out. Give it to me, though. Give me your number. Okay, hold on. All right, I'm calling you now. All right. So I'm getting Landlord up in here.
What's that?
What's up, man? Can you hear me okay? Or we having sound issues?
Yeah, the sound kind of off, but I'm gonna make it quick. I just wanted to, you touching on so much good stuff. I had to put my little 2 cents in, man. And like I said, a lot of people know me for being Mr. Optimistic, man. But my very first reel on YouTube was criticizing Kellen Moore and his play calling. So you can go back and check my record. I've been on his tail too. But
yeah,
man, one thing you said that resonated, man. That boy Kellen Moore seemed like he's calling plays for audition type purposes. He's trying to be a head coach. He want to trick everybody to step back and say, "Hey, look what I did with Dallas." That's not the best thing for this team, though. You know what I'm saying? You can do that elsewhere, sir. Like, that's not what's the best way to be effective on this football team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that, man. Kellen Moore is going crazy like this, but he had 20+ pass attempts before even halftime.
He had specifically 23. 23! He threw the ball 23 times before half.
That don't make no kind of sense, boss. And like this for the people that, I be on them, man. But if you really know football, this is a team sport, man. It's really never nobody you could just point at him and say it's his fault. But when it comes to Kellen Moore, a lot of people be down on Dak. They say it's Dak's fault, it's Dak's fault. They point that finger at Dak. But think about this. If Dak is this sorry quarterback, which I come out to be, that's on your OC too. Because he definitely should be running the football, right or wrong. if you feel like Dak is sorry, you definitely should be running it. Know what I'm saying? That go on your OC too. And I tell people, man, one thing about Cowboy Nation, it seems like some of these people want to see Dak do it by itself. Like, they don't think that a franchise quarterback supposed to have help. That's craziness. Like, bro, this is one thing I do. I give Philly one compliment, and that's it. But I know, you got to think, in one bizarre world, Jalen Hurts was my quarterback. I used to cheer for Jalen Hurts. So I know exactly what his flaws is. I know all of his weaknesses. When I tell you Philly head coach put perfect makeup on the man, he masked every flaw that Jalen Hurts has. No lie. That's exactly what an OC supposed to do, man. You supposed to help your quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
You supposed to help your quarterback. You don't supposed to just say, hey, here you go, quarterback, work with this and do something with it. No, you supposed to call plays that's going to help your quarterback, put him in winning type situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what people fail to realize. We want to see Dak take the wheel. Dak ain't Jesus, man. You know what I'm saying? Dak ain't Jesus. They want to let him sit back and take the wheel. That ain't how it's done, man. Like I said on my show, man, I went on a whole Killer Moore rant. But real talk, bro, the only way you can look at this is, what is an OC job? And common sense will tell you an OC job to maximize the talent that he has. And he's obviously not doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's too many problems we have with this offense that he don't fulfill none of them. We almost had to protest to get him to throw Tony the ball, to give Tony the ball.
To just throw it to him. Yep.
He just not giving Tony the ball. Wow. Like this year, he just not utilizing Tony the right way. So like, I have hope. I used to have hope on him changing his ways and Mike McCarthy trying to figure him out, man, but he don't show no type of growth. That's my problem. He's great at play design, but when it comes to play calling, that's where he's lacking it, man. And them two whole different areas. You can draw up all the plays you want. If you don't know how to call them in a good sequence and understand how the game is, none of that matters. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how good your play is if you ain't calling them at the right time. But yeah, man, I just wanted to holler at you, man. I ain't want to talk too much, but I had a whole rant. I just had to clear the air with Kelly, man. He might be the detriment to this team, man. We don't do something about him. Like, I hate it, but it's the truth.
Let's keep working. Hey, what else you got, bro? Because if this what you like with something on your chest, what else you got?
Yeah, I just had to get that off my chest, man. It's just a lot of trends that you see. We can name 5-6 things that he don't do in this offense that we would like to see him do. Yep. Like use Turpin. Why? If we know Turpin is good in the open field, man. Tell me this. Now, I'm not asking for no 15 plays or 10 targets from Turpin, but can I get this? If we know Turpin is electric in the open field, why we ain't seeing him try to throw this man a screen at least one time? This is common sense stuff. Like, throw the man a screen and see what he do. When you put him in the game, you don't even do stuff like that. Like, it's just craziness, man. And then you target Noah Brown more than anybody. Like, that's just craziness. Boss, I asked my people, I said, man, look, now Madden is not a good reference for nothing, but the reason I use it is because if you play Madden, you are the OC at that very moment. Are you going to target Noah Brown more than you target CeeDee Lamb? This is common sense stuff. No, you are not. But that's what he did. So, I mean, you do with that what you will, man. That's
and Schultz. Oh, come on, bro.
Finish him.
Man.
Yeah.
Landlord with the heat. Boy, that boy landlord is hot.
Yoga fire.
Keep going, bro. I know something else in you, bro. It's a more sermon in what else you got? Get it all out. Get it out, dog.
Yeah, man. I just had the bit, man. Like I said, man. But I guess, then remember we were talking about the power struggle, the Civil War.
Yeah,
that's going on inside of the Cowboy Nation with Kelly Moore and Mike McCarthy. But, hey, boss, we lost again, man.
We got to keep fighting, dog. Cause you
we lost again, bro.
I thought the campaign.
Kelly Moore run this team, man. You know I'm kind of struggling with hearing you, so I don't mean to be cutting you off. But,
you good.
Yeah.
You good.
Bruh.
Ooh. Yeah, man, but Kelly Moore run this team. It is no question now. Like, for him, man, it's sad, but, you know, it is what it is, man. And I told my people today, I said, look, you already know that Kelly Moore was a package deal, bro. he was included. Like, you know how the toys say batteries not included. Kellen Moore was included with this deal, for sure. Like, and Mike McCarthy was a man trying to get a job. Bruh. You know for a fact, if you had a job interview and they ask you, hey, Boss Cowboy, I might need you to do a little overtime sometime, you ain't gonna sit up there and say, I ain't never doing overtime. You gonna be like, yeah, I can do overtime sometimes. No, man. That's what Mike McCarthy did when they asked him about Kellen Moore.
Yep.
You know Mike McCarthy probably wanted to say, look, I really rather bring my own OC in or call plays myself. He wanted to say something like that, but he ended up having to just take Kellen Moore because he was along with the package. If Mike McCarthy would have told Jerry Jones he didn't want that man, Mike McCarthy wouldn't be our coach. Kellen Moore was going to be here with whoever came through that door. Bruh. And we see that now. Whoever came through the door was going to have Kellen Moore as their OC. So, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, it is.
But y'all, man, y'all like the video, y'all share the content, man. You know, Boss gon' preach out here and tell you the truth, Mr. Detective. I know he got some clues around here to tell us the truth about Kellen Moore. Y'all already know this, man.
Yeah, you already know, big dog. I'm on it. Let's get it.
Already.
All right, man. Hey, landlord, tell them where they can find you.
Yeah, man, you know, landlord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media, man. Holla at your boy, Cowboy Nation. Let's go.
Let's go. And listen, landlord is very optimistic. He's serious. So if landlord is letting out the shots, it's real, bro. Cause see, landlord is I know his content. He's a glass half full person. He gonna look at, but he's also still objective. You know what I'm saying? So we seeing what we see. And I know some people be like, I don't like your channel, boss. I don't like your channel, boss. I've come because I need something positive. It's like, bro, I know what you want. If you want the ultimate positivity, you want a Super Bowl. You don't just want regular season wins. You want a Super Bowl. So go ahead and take the medicine that I'm giving so that you can feel better. You know what I'm saying? Because we all need to be talking about this. I'm going to be honest. It's not enough of YouTubers and social media influencers talking about this. Because this is the biggest thing that's going to cause us to lose. Keep in mind, we threw it 39 times and almost lost to the worst team in football. And when we came out in the first half and threw the ball 23 times and only ran it 11 times, we was that off balance. We lost the first half. And notice, well, I'm going to get into that tomorrow. I'm going to get into the data. So I'm going to get into the data tomorrow. I'm going to show the real reasons we having slow starts. I'm going to show the real reason why you can't trust who's going to come out. Are we go run the ball or pass the ball? Why do we never know week to week? You're going to know all that tomorrow. If you come check it out. Because the true answer is this. This dude is running the ball on purely just a quota. So I'm gonna give you a clue and you'll be able to see it. And my boy say, boss is a Kellen hater. Yes, I am. I am a Kellen hater. I am. I can't stand Kellen. If Kellen don't align himself to the identity of Mike McCarthy, yes, I do hate Kellen. Because Kellen is the biggest risk to us winning the championship. So I don't mind saying, if he don't align to Mike McCarthy, I do hate him. I do. Yep. Can't stand him. Yep. I don't mind saying it. Now, if he align, if he run the ball, if he at least stick to the vision of his, because what he doing is low-key rebellion. See, somebody said this today on Twitter. I'm going to show this tomorrow. I'm going to show this tweet tomorrow. See, notice the Miami head coach. Oh yeah, he throwing the ball.
Yoga fire.
He throwing the ball. But guess what? It's his team now. But what was he doing? See, I'm kind of getting into my content for tomorrow. I'm gonna just give you this. I really didn't want to give you this today. I'm gonna say it. But at least when he was on the Shanahan with San Fran, you couldn't tell he was pass happy.
Flame. Yoga fire.
And see, this is what's going on with Kellen Moore. See, Coach Marv called it skipping steps. That what's going on is he hasn't been, because the front office have this vision of accelerating him to a head coach. He done missed a lot of fundamentals. It's like you a kindergartner, but then they say, we finna skip you up to 6th grade. You skipped a lot of learning from the 1st to the 6th. See, he got skipped. He skipped a lot of people. He didn't pay his dues. He didn't do like what most head coaches got to do, where they coach the tight ends, then they coach the quarterbacks, then they coach the running backs. So now that they understand running schemes better and run design better. Oh, then they'll coach a little bit of the offensive line. So now they understand run fits a little bit better. They spend years like McVay moving around to where by the end of it, they know everything. See, that's not Kellen. So Shanahan, remember Shanahan when he was at Atlanta, he was pass happy, remember?
Yoga fire.
Remember? Yeah, 2016. Yeah, Shanahan was pass happy. Why did he abandon and become Mr. Run the Damn Ball with San Fran? Could it be the loss to Tom Brady when they was up 28-3? And he kept throwing the ball, and that's why New England came back. See, I'm getting into my content for tomorrow. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stay focused. I almost got it to it. Boy, I'm telling you. Let me stay focused on this S.T.A.R, the Texas game, and the Dallas Cowboys. All right, so let's talk about. It's one more thing I want to talk about too. I want us to kind of look at this Texans game in balance. All right, so I just want to kind of give all of us this just real quick. So the Jets beat the Bills. The Jets, they're a good team, but the Bills supposed to be so much better. The Colts actually beat the Chiefs. Coach Marv in the house, what's up with the $2 super chat? He said by running game. I appreciate that super chat, Coach. He said by running game. Yeah, I feel you. He's saying, let me go back to this real quick. He's saying because of TY Hilton, we finna throw the hell at that ball.
Yoga fire.
Yeah. We got work to do. We just all got work to do. We do. Just keeping it real, Coach. We got work to do. All of us got work to do. I'll put it like this. If you don't share the content, you ain't do your part. Just being honest. If you just listen only and just hit that like only, you didn't do your part. I'm just keeping it real. If you didn't try to share this nowhere with nobody. Oh, I missed the super chat. Hold on. Daisy says super chat. Yeah. Thank you, Daisy. Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, Kellen Moore is a stubborn. Yeah, that's what I see. I see stubborn and rebellious. I'm going to get into that tomorrow, too, in a lot more detail. Because B. Bird, he talked about it. I'm going to go into it in a lot of detail tomorrow on where you can see the stubbornness in his play calling. Yeah, but let me go back up here real quick. Yeah, it's over. But we got to do our part, Coach. I know you go do your part. See, I know Coach go do his part. Coach go call into every show and continue to preach the gospel of running a damn ball. I know Coach go do that. I know he. But we all got to do more. For real. Yeah, we all have to do more. You know what I'm saying? Because this season, just put it like this. What if it's your share that causes the right media person to look at a video, get an inspiration, put it out there aloud, and put pressure on Kellen? So a lot of y'all on Twitter with me, how many times have you seen or tweeted out something and somebody influential started to respond to it and you had no idea? I done tweeted out something and all kind of people done responded to my tweets. And I had no idea they was getting ready to look at it. I just shared my thought. I done spoke to a whole lot of influential people. I done got a whole lot of influential people on the show just by putting a thought out there. I already showed y'all that Jerry and Steven get a report either every day or every other day. So we talking about 162 times out the year, they're looking at a report of what we are saying trend wise. So yeah, we got to share this stuff. But let me get back to what I was saying though. So the Colts beat the Chiefs 20-17. Let me take this call real quick. Boss Cowboy Sports.
Hey, boss.
What's up?
Hey, yeah. Just wanted to say that the last time that we played the Eagles, when the last time the Eagles and Dak went up against the Eagles, Dak only threw the ball 27 to 26 times. You there?
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he only threw the ball 27 to 26 times.
Yeah.
And like y'all was saying earlier, Kellen is on this audition trip. And what bigger stage is coming up than the Philly game? What bigger stage is coming up than the playoff game? He gonna do the same thing. He's gonna get out there and get all pass happy.
Yeah.
And I'm about ready to the point where, we rent one of those planes with the sign and fly over the star. Kellen, run the ball, Kellen, or something.
Ooh.
Because this is ridiculous.
It is.
Your three best offensive weapons are CeeDee Lamb, Pollard, Zeke. But Zeke and Pollard don't get the ball when they need it. That's ridiculous.
Yep.
So, we did all this talk in the offseason about
running the
getting
ball.
big boy by San Francisco.
So did.
You cannot name a physical team that passes the ball so much. We're not a physical team if we're throwing the ball 40 and 50 times a game.
No, we not. Can
you go back to the run and shoot with Warren Moon, Kelly with Buffalo back in the day. When they faced physical teams, they lost.
Every time.
When you hit them in the mouth, they lost.
Every time.
And what was the Texans doing yesterday? They was hitting us in the mouth. We wasn't hitting them in the mouth.
Yep. Yes.
So all the physicality talk, it's not that we need to go out and just get physical offensive linemen. We need an offensive coordinator with a physical attitude.
Ooh.
So you can draft all the physical players on offense you want, but unless your offensive coordinator takes on that same mentality, it ain't gonna help.
It ain't gonna help. It ain't gonna help.
So that's all I want to say.
Man, I appreciate. What's your name?
This is Dwayne.
Oh, Morris. What's up, man? I ain't ready.
Yeah, Morris. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting better, man. I'm gonna recognize y'all voices better, man. But appreciate it, Dwayne. I should have known. I should have known by what you said. Appreciate it, big dog.
All right, no problem, baby.
Dwayne Morris, man, and I did find at least Keystone Super Chat. Thank you, Daisy. Keystone said all that throwing gave Tua the worst game of his career, and he's an MVP candidate this year. Right. Facts, bro. Yeah, man. I'm sorry for missing the other Super Chat. I don't see it. Could you put your comment back in there so I can at least address it, big dog? Because I don't see it. Because I'm looking at it through my phone and I'm looking at it through my software. I don't see that other Super Chat. I just saw Keystones. I apologize for missing it, big dog. I'm just trying to produce at the same time. But yeah, to Morris's point, that's why I said earlier, notice how we start games. We do not start games at all physical. We don't. We come out throwing. Just go look at the play-by-play. It's better if you go look at the film. But you can just go look at the play-by-play, and then you'll say, yeah, I see exactly what Boss talking about. We do not start games with a physical mentality. To Mr. Morris's point, we do not. And he right. And that's why I said, and that's actually where the debate stemmed from with me and Dan Rogers, right? Because I put on Twitter, I said, if only Kellen was committed like his players to running the ball. And see, this is the sad part. Zeke is sacrificing for wins. He no longer Mr. Feed Me. Now we complement each other. That's his mentality now. Dak done already publicly said, I don't have to throw the ball at all. Whatever it takes to win, I'm for that. So he's sacrificing his own numbers for the win and for the identity of the team. So you got your star players sacrificing, and your OC want to be a show off.
Yoga fire.
It's a contradiction, dog. It's a contradiction. Kellen, how you gonna ask everybody to sacrifice, but you not willing to sacrifice by sticking to the identity? You under somebody else trying to establish your vision. That is selfish as hell, man. That is. Mike McCarthy told you. He told you I've never been a fan of option routes. He running them anyway. He told you last year that he wanted to see Amari get more targets. He didn't target him anyway. He told you this year, I don't care how Zeke and Pollard get the ball. You can run it to him, throw it to him, pitch it to him. I don't care. And he still just runs the ball barely enough. He barely go hit that 30 number. He barely go hit that. Boss Cowboy Sports.
Hey, boss, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, man? Who is this?
This is Will from Little Rock.
What's up, Will?
Hey, not much, boss, man. Hey, I want to first say, man, I enjoy you guys' podcast, man. Finally getting through. But I'm going to get straight to the point, man. I need Kellen Moore to not be an emotional play caller. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
It seems to me that brother gets in his feelings. And I get running 13 straight times, but don't lose sight of the rhythm of the game.
Man.
And with the play action, you know, it seems like he gets emotional and says, okay, I'm going to give you your runs, all right.
Bruh.
But then you give us runs to our detriment. Man, Zeke was worn out when we got to the 1 yard line.
Finish him.
and I think he's just too emotional. That's just my thing.
Yep.
You know, you got to keep your wits about you as a coach, and you got to understand for the game.
Yep.
But anyway, that's just me, man.
No, that's not just you. No, that is no. You got a whole army that agree with you. Yep. So do me a favor, big dog. Just share the content, bro. Cause you seeing it right. We just got to do the work. Let's just continue to put because they hearing. That's why they responded. They listening.
Well, man, I appreciate you taking my call, man, and I'll keep watching.
All right, big dog. Cause see, they are listening. That's why they responding. So when you hear people just say out the blue in the media, I don't agree with all the hate on Kellen Moore. Who the person talking the loudest on Kellen Moore? Boss Cowboy Sports. They hearing it. They done caught one of these videos. They done sat down and listened to one of these videos. Like, I feel like my best video was I said, get this disobedient dog off my Dallas Cowboy lawn or something like that. I guarantee somebody watched that. I guarantee it, because they was defending Kellen. I don't like all of Kellen Moore hate. Well, Boss Cowboy Sports. Boss
Come on, boss.
What's up, coach?
Boss, I want to go back. I want to take you back right quick.
All right.
I think the first time that me and you I was on your show, right? And me and OC was talking about run the ball. My biggest thing was Kellen Moore had the experience to know how to control a football game.
Yeah, I remember that.
And this is showing up. This is showing up more and more because and let me explain what I mean by control a football game. One, know what makes your team get rolling. Know how to get your guys in the flow of the game.
Yeah.
Know how the tempo of the game is going, and know how to control the clock as well as control the tempo, so the other team is playing at your tempo, and you playing at your tempo, you're best at it.
Yeah.
And just like you said, start out with a physical presence. I would ask you this question, man. When they had the locker room interview after the game, when they was interviewing Zeke, right? They asked Zeke a question about, well, why y'all got to a slow start and it took y'all time to get y'all stuff going. You could see in his face where you can look at his face, he was like, we just ain't, the physical presence. It's the exact same thing he's been preaching. Tony Pollard been preaching on the sideline, if you listen to the on the sideline when they got the voices of the sideline. And it's amazing if people out there will listen to that and listen to when we get rolling, what our players are saying, and then watch the game and see us do something totally different. You will see that our players believe in a certain mentality, but our coach doesn't.
Yep, they do. Zeke and Pollard said we could see the life leaving a defense when we get going in that interview.
The defense believe in the mentality what the other team, what our team should do, but they understand that they got a guy that is really fostering, that he wants to do it his way, and it's amazing. But the only people and I Cowboy, and I'm gonna say this right quick, and this is what's important about our voice matters. This is what's important about our voice matters, because we can't depend on the ESPNs, the Fox News, and even people inside the building to express this philosophy, because all of them want you to go away from this philosophy, because they all know that when you do the philosophy of being physical, you damn near unbeatable.
Yep.
So that is it's the old bait and switch. And I don't know if you read my super chat because I had to step off for a second. But we bringing in receivers, we bringing in all these guys, and we all talk about the receivers and in the passing game. We all talk about the quarterback. But we ain't got no blame for Kellen Moore that he brought in here receiver coach. That's his boy.
Yep.
That's his Boise State guy.
Yep. That's his Boise State guy.
And you can't get these guys to fall. It's been a whole training camp, all OTAs, a whole training camp, and you'll play 12 games. And you talking about guys can't run the routes, and the routes ain't right, because you go run that to Jerry so you can go try to get more receivers, because you like, yeah, I pass the ball, but they not doing it right, so it would have been successful. And you run it that to him, and so you think he need to go out and buy more receivers, get more receivers, because you telling them that everybody is always with the receiver depth. But you know something? When receivers don't run their depth, and it's been 12 weeks, know who I get on?
Kellen.
I get on the receiver coach.
And Kellen, yeah, but receiver coach for sure, yeah.
But then that's his boy. That's his hand-picked guy. So it's all over, man. I mean, it's all over, Kellen. And people not gonna see until we get into the biggest moment, and when we get in the biggest moment, that we don't get to our philosophy and our identity. I said this before the game yesterday, and I will still preach this. This is the time of the year that you impose your identity and your will on other teams, because that what makes you rock. And when you try to go to work to something else at this particular time, you are destined for failure.
Yeah.
Keep on pushing, boss. I'll be listening to you, brother.
Let's keep working, coach. Let's just keep working. Let's drive it home. Let's keep fighting. All right. That was
all right,
brother. And listen, I trust me on this. Coach go keep fighting. I ain't even need to say that. That was a waste of air, because he go fight. He's a fighter. But I want all us to fight like Coach. I promise you that. We need to be very active on this. It's not that many times that you get a NFC this week. Only a major opponent in the whole NFC is Philly. For the most part, with a couple of late injuries, we still healthy. This is the year to fight for this team, y'all. I'm just keeping it real. This ain't the year to just sit back and be like, now let's fight. You fight with your shares, you fight with your likes. You know, you fight by mostly putting the content out there. That's the most important thing we can do. All right. So real quick, I'm gonna finish it by just talking about this real quick. So Washington beat. Oh, not the Chiefs. Washington beat Philly. That's supposed to say Philly. Give me a second. Let me change that. Hey, man. Yeah, the window is wide open. Let's work. Yeah, Washington beat Philly. Yeah. And then Dallas beat the Bengals with Cooper Rush. We won against the Texans. So, yes. Was it an ugly win? Yes. But the Colts beating the Chiefs, worse. Washington beating Philly, worse. Joe Cool beat by Cooper Rush, worse. So let's just kind of keep it in perspective. Because I know it's being presented like because we had to squeak out a win versus the Texans that the sky is falling. It's not. The reality is this. It was an ugly game. It was an ugly called game. We was also flat. But it also showed that we so good that we can turn it on at will.
Yoga fire.
Keep that in mind. Because when it came down to it, and when we had to get 4 stops on the one, we did. When it came down to it, and we had to go 98 yards, we did. If anything that we learned from the Colts and the Texans, at least we learning how to close. So it's not as bad as it seems. And I really want to stress that. Yes, we got some work to do. Yes, we got some work to do. But I trust Mike McCarthy go get it done. I really do. So, for everybody, if y'all like this type of content, y'all make sure y'all walk out the door hitting that like and subscribe. I will be back tomorrow. I might be doing 3 shows. Because I got to get this information out of here. It's too important. It's going to be an overtime day. You go see definitely me talk about this quota system. You go definitely see me talk about competition Tuesdays and what to do about those tackles and other places of competition. You go see it. And we got the final word tomorrow. So y'all come back. It's going to be a whole lot of football discussion that we go continue. Let's keep up the pressure. We got 4 weeks left in the season. Let's not, cry. Let's fight for this team. Real talk. It is a lot of fans, trust me, that would rather put their head in the sand. They would. They don't want to hear this type of stuff. They hate this type of content. They really do. They hate it. Because it's reality. They hate reality. They just want to feel good. But them type of fans ain't going to help us right now. Because they ain't going to do nothing. You need fans that's willing to work right now. That's hearing the warning and saying, okay, I'm going to send this to Will McClay. I'm going to send this to Kelly Moore. I'm going to send this to such and such media guy, media lady. Check out this video. This guy did a really good job of explaining Kelly Moore. I want to get your thoughts. Like, put the information out there. It don't even have to be mine. But anybody that you see speaking facts on Kelly Moore or any risk to us winning, share it. Be active. Because this is our chance. Because that's how, to me, we're going to really try to put us in a position to win. I know some people that believe that the key is positive energy. Just support your team. All of us together. Let's come together. Let's lock in. Let's sing and cheer on our Cowboys. Trust me. Just trust me on that. If that was the way to win, we would have won 20 Super Bowls. Because ain't nobody cheering like us. Nobody is loyal like us. 27 years, 26 years since the Super Bowl, and we still diehards. Our rooms are decorated in Cowboy stuff. Almost all of us do this. Just Cowboy. We dedicate a whole room to our whole damn house to the Cowboys. Most fans do this. So if it was about positive energy and speaking positive, that would have already worked because we already doing that. Let's try something different. Let's try accountability. Let's try pushing out facts to people that can listen to what we talking about and the warnings that we giving. Let's try that this year. Next year, let's be extra positive. Let's just whatever happened, just support it. Whatever front office do, just support it. Do that next year. This year, let's try actually some action. Like, let's try to get our voices out there. Let's try that. Let's try to register on the trend lines of social media. Let's try that this year because the positivity hasn't worked. My boy said,
Boss Cowboy
Boss Kelly's saving it for the playoffs. We heard that last year.
Matters.
You ain't lying. Yeah, man. Let's get to work, y'all. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Come on. Tomorrow gonna be a big day, man. Y'all keep them notifications on. We got a lot of football to talk about. Let's get it right.
Boss Cowboy Sports.
Let's go. No quitting. All the way to the end. We fighting, baby. Let's put them ideas out there.